Oh, lads, Angel Reese has been killing it. She's been killing it. And I'm not going to lie, like, she's been really good. But the usual has happened. The usual has now happened. She's killing it. And she goes a little bit too far. Writing checks that she now has to cash. She now has to cash these checks because she is essentially as good as said in the public that she's better than Caitlin.
Angel Reese just lit a fuse under the WNBA conversation. This wasn't a quote. It was a full-on detonation. She didn't just mention Caitlin Clark. She tossed the whole rookie class into the storm with her. What did she say? Why are fans losing their collective minds? Is this confidence turn chaos or chaos turn confidence? Buckle up, because Angel didn't come to blend in. She came to shake tables, drop mics, and leave the league smoking. I see you, Angel.
Angel Reese, Uncle KC sees you. I see that false bravado. I see you all excited. We've won 2 consecutive games. My pretend friends in the media are telling me that we're on something called a winning streak. My team is hot, hot, hot. Woohoo! Yes, yes, yes. The rumors are indeed true. For the second time this season, the Chicago Bravado have managed to win back-to-back games.
But we're the ones giving her too much attention? That's adorable. Because when someone climbs a digital rooftop, grabs a megaphone, and shouts their opinion loud enough to echo through the sports world, people are going to talk. You don't whisper when someone lights a firework in your living room. You discuss it, you debate it, you roll your eyes and go right back to discussing it. That's what happens when you make yourself a headline in a league already drenched in drama.
In the game, Angel Reese played a great game. Angel Reese had 19 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals. And she was able to give an interview after the game and made a very interesting comment. And in pure old Angel Reese fashion, talked smack after the game.
And here's where it gets funny. The same people yelling, "Stop giving her attention," are the ones refreshing their feeds every 30 seconds to see if Angel dropped another sly caption or side-eye emoji. Let's not act brand new. You don't clutch your Team Reese hoodie like a family heirloom and then pretend you've moved on. The obsession's mutual, and everybody knows it.
It is something that, we need to talk about it. It needs to be talked about because you've now got Angel Reese coming out and saying this.
Just a great win in front of our home crowd. Camila Cardoso returns to the starting lineup. You both finished with double-doubles. She ends up with an incredible block on Courtney Williams to end the game as well. What are some things that you saw in her in that tandem that you guys had today? Somebody said we wasn't the best young core in the league. I think we're the best young core in the league, for sure. Hands down, the skyscrapers, we do it every single night. So I'm really proud of everybody.
We're hands down the best young core in the league.
But sure, let's play pretend. Let's say we're the problem. Not the endless smirks, the pointed comments, or the tension every time Caitlin Clark's name leaves someone's mouth. Let's act like Angel's just quietly minding her business while her name mysteriously keeps trending. Reality check. She's the one holding the match, watching the gasoline drip, and daring the world to blink first.
For the first time this season, the Chicago Bravado actually beat a team with a winning record. According to Angel Reese, this one win, this one victory in the middle of July, it makes the Chicago Bravado the best young team in the WNBA.
And if we're supposedly the ones feeding the fire, someone explain why Angel keeps handing out fresh kindling every other day. Say less? She says more. Then acts shocked that people are still watching. It's like throwing a pie and gasping when it hits. Come on. And about that ego, it's not confidence that's a problem. Sports need swagger. But there's a difference between fire and self-worship. The Chicago Sky has 2 Rookies of the Year. That's dynasty material. Yet the spotlight keeps spinning back to one-person sideshow. Because Angel can't help but turn every headline into the Angel Show.
She makes everyone around her better. She's not shooting that well, but she still is the best player on the floor. She still still is the person that sets the pace of the game. She's still white Jesus. Cry harder, Marvin. Cry harder. The shots are going to fall. The shots are going to fall. It's okay. It's okay. You just keep.
Let's crunch the numbers. 2 generational rookies. One's a scoring legend, the other's a rebounding powerhouse. Same team, same mission. The Indiana Fever aren't rebuilding. They're plotting domination. If the WNBA were Monopoly, the Fever own Boardwalk and Park Place, while everyone else is scraping for Baltic Avenue. But somehow the discourse keeps circling back to feelings, like applause for Clark is an insult to Reese. It's not. It's just reality. Loud doesn't always mean legendary.
So Angel Reese, the most toxic player in all of basketball, is out here slapping clipboards out of her coaching staff's hand because she's so mad her team committed a foul in the crunch after she shot 15 free throws this game. This is the lowest of the low disrespect that you can show to your coaching staff. She's trying to get y'all locked in, worried about the next play, and you so toxic with your terrible, awful attitude that you slap the clipboard out of her hand.
Here's what no one likes to mention: consistency. Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston clock in like professionals. They don't talk circles. They put up numbers game after game. That's the real flex. The Reese camp cries media bias, yet reposts every single clip, meme, and quote about her. You can't complain about attention while building your brand off it. Talent? Reese has plenty. But the greats don't chase drama. They chase wins. And right now, Indiana's doing more of the latter.
Phenomenal game. But the best young core in the WNBA resides in Indiana, dear. The best young core in the WNBA resides in Indiana. Okay. It's not in Chicago. Love the confidence. Love the confidence. Not mad at the trash talking at all. But the best young core in the WNBA resides in Indiana. They played today. They played today. They also beat you when they played you. Put on a phenomenal display.
Phenomenal performance. Truly. But let's get real. The best young core in the WNBA lives in Indiana, not Chicago. Love the bravado. Love the fire. But facts are facts. They played you, they beat you, and they did it convincingly. You can talk confidence all day. The Fever are letting the scoreboard do the talking.
What's up, y'all? I just want to talk about this chick, Angel Reese, for a second. She has been all over my timeline, over my Twitter or X, Instagram, TikTok. She's always pushing people and this and that. She's always in controversy. So let me address this situation real quick. How is she a professional athlete? Like, can we step back for a second and just analyze this situation? How in the world is this chick a professional athlete? She is, out of all the clips that I've seen, she's the worst basketball player I've ever seen.
Imagine being so allergic to someone else's success that you rewrite the entire story to make yourself the victim. That's not leadership. That's insecurity with a filter. The scoreboard doesn't care about vibes. Indiana's clicking. Boston's owning the paint. And while Reese is out here perfecting her "they hate me" narrative, the Fever are stacking wins. At some point, the noise fades and results start shouting louder.
This is a complete, utter disgrace to the game of basketball. Y'all put one of the worst basketball players we've ever seen in history on the front cover of a video game because y'all feel so sorry for her, and it's nothing but a pity party for Angel Reese. Every sports video game, there's been absolute ballers on the front cover, whether that's basketball, football, baseball, hockey, whatever it is. And y'all put this girl over 30, 40, 50 more deserving players in the league because y'all feel sorry for her.
Welcome to the favorite chapter, denial. Cherry pick stats 101. You know the move. Find a handful of good games, stretch them like taffy, and call it dominance. 8 games out of 50-something isn't greatness. It's a teaser trailer. Meanwhile, Clark's slump still looks better than most players' hot streaks. Let's stop pretending every average night is an MVP campaign. The bar isn't low. It's buried 6 feet under doing push-ups.
Man or woman, she is the worst basketball player I've ever seen, and that's not an exaggeration. I wish I was lying because I feel bad for her, for how bad she is, but she is so bad at basketball. Yet she wants to be compared to Caitlin Clark and all these great WNBA players. She's not even close. There's middle schoolers that can beat her. It is so, like, what do y'all agree with me? Because I hope I'm not the only one. She is just not a good basketball player, and she needs to keep her mouth shut.
You'd think she broke the scoring record, healed the league's PR issues, and rebuilt the sky from scratch. But no, it's just a decent stretch of basketball wrapped in confetti. We're applauding basic improvement like it's world domination. Clark's worst nights still hover near Reese's best. And that's the difference. The league literally tweaked rules to contain her. Meanwhile, Reese's fans are out here hosting parades for mediocrity. Growth isn't greatness, and hype isn't history. The fever dream? It's not in Indiana. It's in the comment sections of Angels Defenders.